I started my journey in 93, 94. So this is my 31st year running in this petrochemical segment. I'm happy to share some of my thoughts. Really, it is a privilege and honor to be associated with you to express my views on petrochemical and what is the scenario coming. I think our Joint Secretary has already touched upon the scenario of 2030, 2040. So the scenario is really challenging, as well as we can say that the challenge we can convert to opportunities. That is what I feel it should be taken in that spirit. I was there in Busan some, I think, two weeks back in South Korea. I heard three connotation about our plastics: good, bad, ugly. So some of the plastics they have, they means, NGOs, those who are acting against the proliferation of plastic or usage of plastics. They have classified. Some of the plastics are good, some of the plastics are bad, and some of them are really ugly. We had a closed door, we can say that lobby kind of thing, where every day morning at around 8 a.m., producers like us, like Reliance or IOC, and global producers like ExxonMobil, Dow, they used to sit and ponder on how to tackle today's deliberation which is going to be there. So one idea came that why the PVC used to be in ugly list. PVC is perceived to be, it contains RVCM, residual vinyl chloride monomer. It is perceived to be carcinogenic. And because of that reason, Europe moving away from PVC to other alternatives. All these things are happening, but stating that, lot of NGOs, they are telling that PVC should be under ugly list, so it should be banned. So we had debated. In fact, our colleagues from Reliance also, they have participated. I also was there. So we argued, PVC is a good material. PVC is used for blood bag. PVC is basically not for packaging, which is littering. PVC is used for infra products, pipes, and each and every pipe has a life of 50 years. So somehow this deliberation, this argument, they buy. And because of that reason, so this PVC has moved from ugly list to bad list. But now we have to take it up in that forum. PVC should move from bad list to good list, because it's a good polymer. We know, everybody for that matter, you can vouch that it is a very good polymer, and it has saved so many plants, so many trees. If you allow me to say that, we have in our refinery, people are against PVC. They wanted to, everybody for that matter, Indian mentality, they want to have wood items in sofa, this kind of in wooden form. And we converted two sofas to PVC sofa. And this one house we are trying to construct in PVC, but that's what, it will take little time, because our project is not yet in stage 2 approval. Then we'll try to do that. So having said that, there are a lot of negative connotation which is floating here and there, and we need to work closely, and because these are all negative as well as not correct connotation. I think we need to work and do the justice for the product. Now, 2030-40 scenario, if you see, we are right now at the cusp of great transformation. I am part of a refinery company, so I can say that we are facing difficulty in producing HSD or marketing HSD, diesel. So there are a lot of opportunity. We can have lot of streams available, be it C5, be it C6, be it C7, be it C8, C9, whatever. You see, these streams are going to be available surplus in refinery. So what we'll do with that? Lot of opportunities there. C5, C6, C6, you know, benzene that it is being used many applications, but C5, it is simply it is there in stream and it is you know, we can say as a burnt as fuel. So in this prospect, lot of specialty chemical opportunities we envisage. So now the PCPR concept, okay, this petroleum chemical and petrochemical investment region, which government has already formulated and some policies under now evaluation. So some more incentives government is trying to give. So most important thing that the feedstock is going to be available in surplus going forward, not immediately, because the oil consumption is not plateaued out. You can say that time maybe 2035 or beyond that. So in that scenario, feedstocks is going be C5 or DCPD or dicyclopentadiene, or you can say C9 stream or C8 stream or paraxylene, any mixed xylenes. So these streams are going to be available in naphtha, high aromatic naphtha. They are going to be available in plenty. So these feedstocks can be converted to specialty chemicals. In Indian oil, we have envisaged in a small way, we can say, to form a cluster kind of approach where 6-7 units can come up at same area, utilizing different streams from refineries, and we can utilize the, you can say, utility in a very effective way. So in that cluster mechanism, we can save lot of money. So capex can come down to 50%. So wherever we can say that the requirement of 50 KT, मान के चलिए SAP is imported to India, and SAP is basically, it can be derived from C4 or C3. So if you have C4 stream, definitely we have opportunity to produce SAP also. So similarly, MMO, PMMO, any product you say, it is being imported to India. So these opportunities are plenty. So let us think it that way, because agrochemical, or you can say the pharma API, KSM for pharma API, key starting material for pharma API, there are a lot of opportunities. Government is giving PLI scheme for pharma API, and you know, what all streams are required? EO is required, ethylene oxide is required, or you can name, you know, benzene is required, or toluene is required. All these kinds of products are available. Toluene, in fact, is going to be made available from our Paradeep. 50 KT toluene is going to be available from next year or maybe 26 beginning. So this 50 KT of toluene, why we will use as a solvent? It can be value added to, मान के चलिए para amino phenol बना दीजिए. PAP is a API for paracetamol. Similarly, salicylic acid. Okay, so any nitrobenzene kind of you know, feedstock can be converted to salicylic acid, and which is a ingredient to aspirin. So there are 20-30 products in API segment alone. Lot of opportunity exists. Why I am telling you? Because Paradeep PCPR, where the Indian Oil is the anchor tenant, and their government is having land bank. Odisha is having land bank, and that land is offered on a lease basis, 90 years lease. You can say, I can give you a number 40 lakhs per acre, that kind of cost per acre of land. And government has their industrial policy resolution. Under that scheme, anybody who is setting up a project like this in chemical segment, they are going to get a lot of incentives. Incentives in the form of capital subsidy, 30% of capital subsidy of P&M, plant and machinery. Similarly, on electricity, 2 rupees discount, waiver of electricity duty, water and electricity availability at the doorstep, and there is a land bank available near Paradip Plastic Park. 300-400 acres land parcel is available. So any investor who is aiming to produce this specialty chemical, demand is there in India, land is available, streams also will be available. India is surplus benzene and toluene will be available. EO, right now MEG is produced, everybody is in red. So ethylene, EO can be given if there is a economic sense. So EO can be utilized for different specialty chemicals. So having said this, there are a lot of opportunity in specialty chemical, and we know that Dahej SEZ is running well. Dahej SEZ, there are a lot of 30-40 companies in specific specialty chemicals. They are also operating, but you see they don't have common CETP utilization. So in Paradip, government is setting up a CETP, and that can be utilized by all investors. So there are a lot of opportunity which needs to be examined and taken forward. Now coming to this transformation of our existing commodity business. So there is a school of thought that let us move away from COC. COC is basically chemical of concern. So whoever is using phthalate, now there is a thought that let us move away from phthalate, then alternate to phthalate, any other material. So those who are producing polypropylene utilizing phthalate catalyst, now they are moving away from that phthalate kind of internal donor. Now they are succinate or diether, this kind of catalyst system they are now commercializing. Second thing is they are BPA free. Third is those who are using HCN, ACN derivatives. But it is all you can say that feedstock may be little difficult to handle, but going forward, if you produce in a very cost effective as well as following all HSE norms, the end use product is really useful. Like carbon fiber, it is not available now. It is imported. But SCN can be utilized for manufacturing carbon fiber. And thinking all these paraphernalia kind of issues, nobody is putting up a carbon fiber unit. Olden days in IPCL 2000, I think before 2000, the carbon fiber plant was operating, running. So it is not now there. And now 30,000 tons of carbon fiber is imported from outside. So a lot of opportunity, in fact, in specialties, in certain composites, in certain areas where we are not there as of now. Let us think over, and if you want any help from our side, we are there to help you. Thank you very much.